All right, so today we're prepping for a bulk filler interview.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah, we're talking about the heart of food manufacturing here.
Mm,
Making sure everything from those jars of pickles to, your favorite jam is perfectly preserved.
yeah,
Precision and consistency are key,
absolutely.
wouldn't you say?
It's like a culinary chemist.
It really is.
Yeah.
We've got RoleCatcher's career guide and interview guide to dive into today.
Great.
Plus, we'll sprinkle in how RoleCatcher's AI can help you tailor your answers and really stand out.
Absolutely. It might not be the most glamorous job,
Right.
but bulk fillers are essential for making sure those grocery store shelves are stocked with delicious and safe products.
Totally.
Yeah.
So before we jump into the interview questions, let's paint a picture of what a bulk filler's day-to-day actually looks like.
Yeah.
We're talking about a processing plant environment working in teams and some physical demands, right?
Exactly. You're going to be surrounded by large vats and machinery,
Yeah.
carefully measuring out ingredients, operating filling equipment, and making sure those jars and containers are filled to the correct levels.
Wow.
It can get pretty repetitive, and there are safety protocols to follow meticulously.
Okay, so attention to detail is critical.
Yes.
But what about the bigger picture? What are some of the pros and cons of this career path? RoleCatcher's career guide highlights job stability and opportunities for advancement, which is great.
Yes. The food industry is always going to need bulk fillers.
Right.
There's a real sense of security in that. Plus, as you gain experience, you can move into more senior roles, overseeing the entire filling process, training new team members, or even getting involved in process improvements.
That's encouraging.
Yeah.
But I'm also seeing potential downsides, like those repetitive tasks and the physical demands you mentioned.
Right.
It's essential to weigh both sides, right?
Absolutely. It's not for everyone. But for those who thrive in a hands-on, detail-oriented environment, it can be a rewarding career with a strong sense of purpose.
Yeah.
You're literally helping to put food on people's tables.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
And speaking of putting your best foot forward, RoleCatcher's interview guide is packed with insightful questions and tips.
Yeah, it's a great resource.
It's not just a list of questions either. It explains the interviewer's intent, suggests response approaches, and even points out common pitfalls.
Yes, it's like having a seasoned interviewer whispering secrets in your ear.
I love that.
And we'll get into some of those juicy questions in a moment.
Right.
But first, I think it's worth touching on how RoleCatcher's AI can be a real game changer for interview prep.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting.
Yes.
I'm all about working smarter, not harder. So tell me, how does this AI magic work?
It's actually pretty straightforward.
Okay.
You upload the job description for the bulk filler position you're applying for, and RoleCatcher's AI analyzes it, picking out the specific skills and experience the employer is looking for. Then it suggests how you can tailor your answers to directly address those requirements.
So it's like having a personalized interview coach who's read the interviewer's mind.
Exactly.
Wow.
And it goes beyond just suggestions. You can practice your answers either by typing them out or recording a video, and the AI will give you feedback on your content and delivery. It can even pick up on things like tone of voice and body language if you're using the video feature.
Wow. That's incredibly thorough.
Yeah.
It's like having a mock interview with an expert panel,
Yeah.
but you can do it anytime, anywhere.
Exactly.
I'm definitely adding that to my to-do list.
I highly recommend it.
But for now, let's dive into those interview questions.
Let's do it. I think starting with a common but often fumbled question will be helpful.
Okay.
How did you become interested in the role of bulk filler?
Ooh, that's a good one.
It seems simple, but it's more than just saying, I need a job.
Right, because they're looking for genuine interest and motivation.
Exactly.
RoleCatcher points out that highlighting any relevant experiences, even if they're not directly in food manufacturing, can be effective.
Right.
So maybe you volunteered at a food bank,
Yeah.
have a passion for cooking, or are fascinated by the science of food preservation.
That's a good example.
Those experiences speak volumes.
Exactly. And they might follow up with questions about your knowledge of the industry, like,
Okay.
what do you know about our company's products, or what are some current trends in the food preservation industry?
Okay, so research is key.
Yes.
You've got to go beyond the basics and show them you've done your homework.
Definitely.
What about a question like, can you describe your experience with ensuring the bulk filling process is efficient and accurate?
This is where attention to detail and problem-solving skills take center stage.
Okay.
It's not enough to simply list tasks you've done.
Right.
You want to demonstrate that you're proactive and understand the importance of accuracy. Maybe you caught a potential error before it became a major issue, or found a way to streamline a process for greater efficiency.
Yeah.
Those are the kinds of stories that stick with an interviewer.
Right, because they're looking for someone who can think on their feet and takes initiative.
Exactly.
I could already imagine a follow-up question, like, tell me about a time you had to work under pressure to meet a deadline while maintaining accuracy.
Exactly. That question digs into your ability to handle stress, prioritize tasks, and stay focused under pressure. It's a common theme in food manufacturing where deadlines are often tight and the stakes are high.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, this next question really intrigues me.
Okay.
Can you describe your experience with quality control and assurance?
Yeah.
It seems straightforward,
Right.
but I bet there are nuances to how you should answer it.
You're right. It's tempting to just list your previous responsibilities, but the interviewer is looking for more than that.
Okay.
They want to understand your approach to quality control. What are your standards? How do you ensure those standards are met?
RoleCatcher recommends using the STAR method here.
Yes.
Situation, task, action, result.
Yeah.
It's a classic interview technique that helps you structure your answer in a clear and compelling way.
Yes. Give them a specific situation where you had to ensure quality, outline your task, explain the action you took, and highlight the positive result you achieved. Don't be afraid to get specific.
Right.
Did you identify a flaw in a product? Did you implement a new quality control checklist? Those details make your answer stand out.
And wouldn't a potential follow-up question be something like, how do you stay up to date on the latest food safety regulations? Because the industry is constantly evolving, right?
Absolutely. That question demonstrates your commitment to ongoing learning and staying ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
You could mention specific journals you read, courses you've taken, or industry events you attend.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
We've covered some great ground so far, really getting into like the nitty-gritty of what makes a bulk filler tick.
Yeah.
Let's keep this momentum going and tackle a few more of those insightful interview questions, shall we? This next one from RoleCatcher's interview guide caught my eye.
Okay.
It asks about experience with operating and maintaining bulk filling equipment.
Okay.
Now, this might feel a bit daunting for someone with limited experience,
Right.
but I'm sure there are ways to showcase your potential, right?
That's a really good point. Not everyone stepping into a bulk filler role will have operated a piston filler or a gravity filler.
Right.
Which are common in the industry.
Okay.
But what matters here is showcasing transferable skills and a willingness to learn.
So instead of admitting to zero experience with a specific machine,
Right.
could you talk about how you've operated other types of machinery in the past?
Absolutely. Focus on your adaptability.
Okay.
Have you worked with packaging equipment or other manufacturing systems? Are you generally mechanically inclined and quick to pick up new processes?
Right.
Highlight those strengths.
Right.
Even mentioning a home brewing hobby where you meticulously measure and fill bottles can showcase that inherent understanding of precision and process.
That's a brilliant example.
Yeah.
It's about connecting those seemingly unrelated experiences to the core skills needed as a bulk filler.
Exactly.
And I imagine mentioning any relevant training or certifications, even if they're not directly related to bulk filling, would be beneficial too.
Precisely. If you've completed safety courses on operating industrial equipment, absolutely mention it.
Okay.
That demonstrates a commitment to responsible operation and a proactive approach to safety, which are highly valued in food manufacturing environments.
Okay, let's move on to another critical question in this set.
Okay.
How do you ensure that you are following all safety regulations and guidelines?
Ooh, good one.
Food safety is paramount in this role. So I imagine a simple, yes, I know the rules, answer won't cut it.
You're absolutely right. This question is all about showcasing a deep-rooted safety mindset, a commitment that goes beyond just knowing the rules.
Right.
Think about the specific steps you take to ensure safety in any work environment. Do you double-check measurements? Wear appropriate safety gear without reminders. Promptly report potential hazards even if they seem minor.
Right.
Those are the actions that demonstrate a true dedication to safety.
It's about being that person who always puts safety first. Right.
Yes.
Maybe you could even share an anecdote about a time you noticed a potential safety issue and took steps to correct it, even if it wasn't explicitly your responsibility.
What a great point.
Yeah.
Sharing a brief, impactful story about taking initiative in a safety situation can really resonate with an interviewer.
Yeah.
It shows that you're not just following the rules blindly, but actively thinking about safety and taking ownership.
Right.
And be prepared for follow-up questions like, What would you do if you saw a colleague not following safety protocol?
Oh, that's a good one.
These scenarios test your ability to handle tricky situations while upholding safety standards.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
It requires a blend of diplomacy and firmness,
Yeah.
making sure safety is never compromised.
Exactly.
This next question shifts gears slightly. Can you describe your experience with data entry and record keeping?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this might seem like a basic skill,
Right.
but I have a feeling it's more important than it appears
Yes.
in a bulk filler role.
You're spot on. In food manufacturing, meticulous record keeping is essential for tracking everything from ingredients and batch numbers to potential quality issues.
Wow.
It's all about traceability and ensuring consistency, which ties back to those core skills of a bulk filler.
So showcasing experience with specific software or databases used in food production would be beneficial, right?
Yes, definitely.
But even if your experience is with different systems, you can still emphasize your ability to learn new programs quickly.
Right. Exactly. The core skills of accuracy, attention to detail, and a methodical approach to data entry are transferable across different systems.
Okay.
And to really impress, highlight specific techniques you use to ensure accuracy, like double-checking entries, using validation tools, or having a second set of eyes review your work.
It's all about showcasing that systemized approach to data,
Yeah.
proving you understand its importance in the bigger picture of food production.
Exactly.
Now, this next question feels a bit broader than the previous ones.
Okay.
How do you ensure that you are meeting customer requirements and specifications?
Right.
It seems like we're stepping out of the specific tasks of a bulk filler
Uh-huh.
and into a more customer-centric mindset.
Exactly. It's crucial for a bulk filler to understand that their role isn't just about filling containers. It's about being part of a chain that ultimately delivers a product that meets customer expectations.
So the interviewer is looking for evidence that you think beyond your immediate tasks
Right.
and see how your role contributes to the overall customer experience.
Precisely. It's about showcasing your ability to understand written instructions, follow recipes precisely, and collaborate with your team to ensure that every jar, every container meets those customer specifications.
And perhaps mentioning a time you went above and beyond to fulfill a specific customer request or solve a problem related to a customer's needs.
Now you're talking. A specific, impactful anecdote demonstrating your commitment to customer satisfaction can go a long way.
Yeah.
It shows that you're not just task-oriented, you're solution-oriented and dedicated to exceeding expectations.
Right.
Remember, happy customers translate to a successful business, and a bulk filler plays a vital role in that chain.
All right. This is fascinating stuff.
It is.
It's like we're peeling back the layers of this role and discovering that it's much more than just filling jars.
Yeah,
It's about precision, problem solving, customer focus, and a whole lot of responsibility.
exactly. And as we delve deeper into these interview questions, it's becoming clear that acing a bulk filler interview requires more than just technical skills. It's about showcasing a certain mindset,
Yeah.
a dedication to quality, accuracy, and safety.
Yeah.
These are the qualities that set apart a good bulk filler from a truly exceptional one.
Well said. And speaking of exceptional, we've still got more interview questions to cover.
Great.
And let's not forget about how RoleCatcher's AI can give you that extra edge in your preparation.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got more insightful questions and tips to uncover. Plus, we'll dive deeper into the world of AI-powered interview prep in Part 3. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of bulk fillers. It feels like we've uncovered so much already.
We have.
You know, it's clear that this role is a blend of precision technical know-how and a whole lot of responsibility.
Absolutely. And as we've seen from RoleCatcher's guides, acing the interview for this position requires showcasing those qualities in a way that truly resonates with the interviewer.
Right. And we've tackled some really insightful questions so far, but now I'm eager to circle back to what you mentioned earlier,
Okay.
RoleCatcher's AI, and how it can take interview preparation to the next level.
Yes.
It's like having a secret weapon, right?
It really is. In today's competitive job market, anything you can do to stand out and showcase your best self is invaluable.
Right.
And RoleCatcher's AI gives you that edge by providing personalized feedback and insights tailored to specific job roles.
From what I understand, you can upload a job description and the AI analyzes it
Yes.
to suggest ways to fine-tune your answers.
Right.
That sounds incredibly helpful, especially if you're applying for multiple bulk filler positions with slightly different requirements.
Exactly. Let's say you're applying for a role at a company that specializes in organic jams.
Okay.
RoleCatcher's AI can scan that job description, pick up on keywords related to organic production quality standards specific to jams, or even the company's sustainability initiatives.
So instead of giving a generic answer about quality control,
Yeah,
you can weave in those specific details to show that you've really done your research
right.
and understand their unique focus.
Precisely. It's about going beyond just reciting your skills and experience. It's about demonstrating that you've thought critically about how your qualifications align with their specific needs and priorities.
Right.
That level of personalization can make a huge difference in making a strong impression.
That's brilliant. And the AI's capabilities go even further, right?
Yes, they do.
You can actually practice your answers and get feedback in real time.
You can type out your answers and get AI-powered suggestions for improvement.
Right.
It might suggest stronger action verbs, point out areas where you could be more specific, or even flag potential red flags in your wording.
It's like having an editor for your interview answers,
Yes.
making sure they're clear, concise, and impactful. That's incredible.
It is a great tool.
And I've heard you can even practice with video.
Absolutely. If you're feeling brave, you can record a video of yourself answering interview questions.
Okay.
RoleCatcher's AI will analyze your video responses, assessing everything from your tone of voice and body language to your overall delivery.
Wow, it's like having a personal coach guiding you through every aspect of your interview performance. And to think all of this is available with a free RoleCatcher account.
You're right. There's no reason not to give it a try. Experience the power of AI-driven interview prep and see how it can help you shine.
Well, consider me convinced. I'm signing up for an account as soon as we wrap up.
Awesome.
This AI technology seems like a game changer for anyone navigating the job market.
I wholeheartedly agree. So as we bring this deep dive to a close, what are some key takeaways for our listeners who are gearing up for their bulk filler interviews?
First and foremost, preparation is key.
Yes.
Explore RoleCatcher's Career Guide to get a comprehensive understanding of the role, the required skills, and potential career paths.
Right.
Then dive deep into the interview guide, practicing those insightful questions and crafting compelling answers that showcase your qualifications and passion.
And remember, a bulk filler interview is about more than just technical skills.
Right.
It's about showcasing your attention to detail, your commitment to quality and safety, and your ability to think critically and solve problems. These are the qualities that are at the heart of being a successful bulk filler.
And don't forget to leverage the power of RoleCatcher's AI.
Absolutely.
Use it to tailor your responses, refine your delivery, and gain the confidence you need to walk into that interview feeling prepared and ready to shine.
You got the food industry needs skilled and dedicated bulk fillers, and with the right preparation, you can land that dream job and embark on a fulfilling career.
One final thought to leave you with as you prepare for your interview. Think about what sets you apart. What unique skills or experiences can you bring to the table? What makes you passionate about the world of food production? Let that passion shine through and you'll be unstoppable. Good luck.